We all do it. We lean in, we plant a big kiss on our dog's fluffy head, and we think, I love you so much. But have you ever just stopped and wondered what's actually going on in their head? Are we really speaking their language, or is this just some weird human thing they put up with? Well, today we are going to solve that adorable mystery. Right? It's that classic moment for every dog owner. You're just bursting with love. You lean in for a smooch, and you get this kind of blank stare, or maybe a quick little lick back. So you have to wonder, does that gesture of pure love even land? Or is something getting totally lost in translation here? So to get to the bottom of this, we're diving into an amazing article from a really top-notch source, Doggozila Magazine. And get this, they were just named the best online dog magazine for 2025. So yeah, they've done their homework, which means we can finally get some real answers. Okay, let's get into it. First things first, we're going to put on our lab coats for a second and look at what's happening on a biological level. Is there actual, measurable proof of the bond we feel? The answer is a huge, resounding yes, and it's literally written in our chemistry. Okay, so clue number one is this hormone called oxytocin. You've probably heard of it. It's the love hormone. And what's so cool is that when you and your dog share a positive interaction, petting, gentle praise, or yeah, even a kiss, both of your brains get a hit of it. It creates this amazing, invisible feedback loop of affection. It's like a chemical I love you that makes you both feel all warm and fuzzy. And you're gonna love this. Scientists actually put dogs into MRI machines to peek inside their brains. And what they found? It's just mind-blowing. The reward center in a dog's brain, the part that lights up for a delicious piece of cheese, it lights up in the exact same way when they hear their owner's happy voice. So your happy attention, it's literally as good as a treat to them. And finally, there's this thing called attachment theory. Think about it like this. Just like a toddler sees their parent, your dog sees you as their secure base. You're their source of safety in this big, confusing world. So when they get a gentle kiss from their safe person, it reinforces that feeling. It's a little physical reminder that says, hey, I'm here, you're safe. So what's the big scientific takeaway here? Well, while your dog might not understand the human custom of a kiss, their body totally gets the message. They feel the oxytocin rush, their brain's reward center starts buzzing, and they feel secure. In short, they feel the love behind the action. But, and this is a big but, here's the plot twist. While we're over here kissing, our dogs are communicating with a totally different tool, licking. And this is where things can get a little messy, because a kiss and a lick mean completely different things in our two languages. Let's just break this down for a second. For us humans, a kiss is pretty straightforward, right? It's affection, it's love. But for a dog, a lick is like a Swiss Army knife. It can mean I'm taking care of you, like a mom grooming her pup. It could be a simple hello, or it could even be a sign of respect, like saying, you're the boss. It's way more complicated than our simple smooch. The story of the lick starts way back in puppyhood. It's a mom's tool for survival and cleaning. It also goes back to their ancient wolf ancestors, where pups would lick the mouths of hunters to get them to share food. And in the social structure of a pack, licking is a clear way to show respect to the leader. So it's this deeply instinctual behavior with all these different layers of meaning. Okay, so if our languages are so different, how in the world can we know if our kisses are actually welcome? Well, the answer is right there in front of us. We just have to learn how to read our dog's body language. They're constantly talking to us. We just need to learn how to listen with our eyes. Think of this slide as your official decoder ring. The green lights, those are the signs you're looking for. They lean into you. Their body gets all soft and wiggly. Maybe they even close their eyes in contentment. But you have to watch for the red flags. If they turn their head away, lick their lips, or you see the whites of their eyes, that's called whale eye. They're politely telling you they're stressed out. Paying attention to this is everything. And honestly, this is so important. Forcing affection on a dog that's clearly uncomfortable can actually damage your bond. Sometimes the biggest act of love isn't forcing a kiss. It's hearing their silent no thank you and respecting that boundary. That's how you build real, lasting trust. So what do you do if your dog just isn't a fan of kisses? Well, the great news is there are a ton of other ways to say I love you in a language they will understand perfectly, with zero confusion. Let's talk about some fantastic, 100% dog-approved ways to show your love. Things like dedicated playtime, keeping training sessions short and fun, or just giving them your calm, undivided attention, these are incredibly powerful ways to strengthen your bond. Just try to see it from their world, a game of tug-of-war, or letting them lead a sniffari, where they just get to go nuts, sniffing everything on a walk. That taps right into their natural instincts. It sends a clear message. I see what you love to do, and I love doing it with you. You become a true partner in their adventures. And hey, never ever underestimate the power of just being there. Seriously, put your phone down, get on the floor with them, and just give them a good long scratch in that one spot that makes their leg go crazy. That physical touch mimics social grooming, and that is a language of safety and care that is hardwired directly into their DNA. Okay, we've dug into the science, we've navigated the language barrier, we've looked at all the different ways to show love. So let's circle all the way back to that first big question. When we kiss our dogs, do they actually feel loved? And here it is. This is the beautiful, simple truth. No, they don't understand the human cultural meaning of a kiss, but what they are masters at is reading emotion. They feel your joy, they feel your warmth, they feel the positive, loving intention behind your action. They may not get the kiss, but they absolutely feel the love. And at the end of the day, that's what really matters. So please, don't stop showing your dog affection. As long as your kisses and your hugs and your cuddles are part of a respectful, trusting relationship where you listen to their signals, they absolutely make your bond stronger. It's a shared positive moment, and that's the stuff that great friendships are built on. If you want to dive even deeper into this, you've got to read the full article that inspired this whole explainer. You can find it over at Doggozila.com. They call themselves the online dog park for pet parents, and it's just a fantastic place to hang out. Thanks for joining me today.